welcome back to my channel. Today is the end of week 4 of my growing season here in Zone 4B. Time for the little update. Today I'm going to be going over the varieties that I have growing in my garden, as well as showing you the seeds that they were started from. We had a really hot week here, so some things have boomed, other things look a little wilty, but we've been having some days where it felt like 38 degrees, so it's a little hot, but time to show you the update. So my carrots have seen a little growth, still very slow. You're not a carrot. Still very slow. I did do some thinning out, although there's still more to be done. These are the Napoli carrots from Vesi Seeds. They're an early hybrid variety. Since we have a short growing season, I figured these would be a good bet. As mentioned last week, these are my burgundy bush beans. And we've got some good stuff going on here. Coming along very well. All the newly sowed seeds are also doing pretty good. My tomatoes are doing amazing. They're growing so tall and so thick. I'm so excited. Now these guys here are the Brandywine tomatoes. Classic beefsteak tomato. I've heard a lot of good things. More or less a beginner tomato. And here are the cucumbers. This one here is actually doing very well. I had a flower the other day. Looks like there's a few more starting. And these guys are starting to get their first true leaves. These guys are the Regal cucumbers. They are a hybrid variety. So if picked small, they're good for pickling, or you can let them grow a little bigger for a slicer. Those are these guys. My lettuce is doing incredible. Look at that. But surprisingly enough, this also survived a toddler attack this week. Grabbed handfuls of it, but we're doing good. I'm thinking we're gonna have some salad this week. Now I did some digging in my old pictures, and I was way off with when we got our apple trees. We actually got these June of 2018, so it's been a little while. So we've got a Colette apple tree and a Red Harold, I believe it is. Don't know which one's which, but the apples are slowly but surely growing. On to garden number 2. Now you might be able to see, as soon as I step away from the house, the deer flies tend to attack. I am swarmed by them right now, and they tend to kind of dive bomb. We're dealing with it. Now the first thing you'll notice, Lydia found a new permanent spot. I think she looks way better up here. And holy potato growth. Now, the last time we chatted, I explained that we basically got 3 different batches of potatoes. Ugh. So the first batch, which is the last row over there, were from my grandma, and they're just your basic red-skinned potato. And then after that, the second row, I believe those are russet potatoes that I had bought from the grocery store. And the last row here are Irish cobbler, which was the only seed potatoes left when I ordered them. Last week, you could barely see any of the Irish cobbler popping out. And they are already so big. They're loving this heat. And my red skin potatoes are so tall. I did some hilling last week, and I think I might have to again. they're so tall. The sunflowers in the back are also doing very good. See those guys, those are tall. I swear I did do some weeding last week. We have a lot of fiddly ferns on our property. And as you see over there, they're kind of making their way through and they grow so fast. Look at that sunflower over there. She's so tall already. I'm excited. Let's go check on the raspberries. I'm starting to lose my patience. I'm so excited for these. Oh yeah. We're starting to see. Really won't be too long now. Come on. Look at that! And last but not least, my little herb garden. The onions are doing so well. I even used some of these this week to cook. The dill is also doing really good. This is bouquet dill, so it will have flowers. But I've started taking the flowers off in hopes that they would bush out a little more. And finally, some cilantro started. I had to fix the drainage in this pot. It was just soaking in water. So I put some rocks in the bottom of the ceramic pot to give it some extra drainage. But I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this little evening garden tour with me. And it's really the time of year where things are starting to boom. So I'm very excited to see you guys next week.